I'm Vanessa.
And I'm Travis.
And we are late to the party. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween and
Happy
scary.
Halloween!
What a lovely singing voice you have there. So, this is our Halloween episode of Better Late Than Never. Thank you guys, for sticking with us through the month of October with our Halloween-themed episodes. And we have made it to the day, the 31st of October, All Hallows Eve. So, Travis, what do you have in store for us?
If you're not out trick-or-treating or passing out candy, I hope you're watching us and catching up on the videos you missed this last month.
Or they're doing it at the same time. They're sitting on their porch, or they're just watching this as little trick-or-treaters that come and do their trick.
Oh, that's so cute.
Or it's the parents that are out trick-or-treating with their kids. They're just on their phones while they run up to the door.
Or that's true, too.
Either way.
However you handle Halloween.
With a quintessential Halloween movie. This movie was released October 25th.
Okay, that's very close.
1978.
Oh, you mean Jason?
It had a budget of only $300,000.
Right.
Okay. But it was a massive box office hit, making $70 million.
Jeez.
In 2006, this film was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry.
Well deserved.
This movie only took 10 days to write. And it was written, directed, and composed by the same scary motherfucker.
John Carpenter. Yes, of course.
John Carpenter.
We actually just rewatched this movie recently.
Sure did.
Well, then leading up to our Halloween Horror Nights expedition.
We're going
to
through
Universal.
basically like everything. So we're doing Halloween, we're doing Poltergeist, we'll probably do Jason, Friday the 13th. We'll probably do Freddy. Nightmare on Elm Street.
But either
get
way,
your quintessential.
I thought you were saying Freddy Got Fingered, because that's a scary movie.
I love it. I got it right here on DVD.
All right, but let's watch this socially changing movie, shall we?
Do it.
I mean, trailer to the movie.
Halloween night. A small American town. 15 years ago.
Michael.
I like that whole mask look.
Yeah.
It's clever.
That whole
This
scene
was ahead
too,
of the
man.
time, too, with that POV.
Yeah.
The music.
Just imagine
so
this.
good.
Michael?
He's just.
Michael? Halloween. I spent 8 years trying to reach him. And then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized that what was living behind that
Dr.
voice
Loomis.
was purely and simply evil.
Evil. The music.
It just set
Music.
everything for
Yeah, it
coming
did.
forward.
Iconic. Oh, look at Jamie Lee Curtis.
Careful, it could be a Freaky Friday.
And the blonde, she was in Stripes as well. She's the one that hooks up with Bill Murray.
The MP. I didn't realize that.
Dodo. 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 Spoilers!
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Walk away.
Yes! The camera.
Their neighbors are kind of.
They are, but they also didn't know what was going on.
That's true. You're some crazy person coming on.
And the cop said just before they had to keep going out for people's pranks and all that. So
Yeah, that's
when
true.
do you
I think it could be a prank.
Yeah. The Thing.
Yeah.
Halloween. The night he came home.
Yes. didn't really heavily focus on the...
Because it wasn't iconic at that point.
Yeah, and I
That's
guess
very
it just...
true.
Yeah,
It
it
just
was
grew
beforehand.
yeah.
And yeah, man, Halloween, like I said, Vanessa
Very
and I
simple.
went through it. Very simple.
It's a very simple movie, but...
Did you know the original story was actually supposed to be about a babysitter?
Of course it was.
Yeah.
All of them were about babysitters.
Sure.
When John Carpenter was approached...
I mean, technically, she is a babysitter.
Well, he was approached to do this movie. They said, we kind of want to do a movie about babysitter murderers. And they're like, okay, how about this instead?
Yeah, so the babysitters were going to do the murdering, or was it about going and murdering babysitters?
Murdering babysitters.
Which, technically, Wait, okay, so you didn't clarify. People murdering babysitters or babysitters that go out and commit murders?
The other way, the first.
So people are killing the babysitters.
Yes.
Okay. So, because I was going to say that's exactly what happens in this, because the first girl is a babysitter as well, and Jamie Lee Curtis is a babysitter. They're co-babysitting across the street, and it all just becomes mixed up.
Would you see the movie based on this trailer?
Of course.
To be honest, if I was during that time, the trailer doesn't do the movie justice.
No,
I agree.
In my opinion.
I don't think I would have seen it off of this trailer myself.
I don't think so either.
And I say no, but I disagree with you because I think it is the movie exactly what the movie is. That's really all the movie is.
True, but I feel like it just doesn't do like that
style of walking down his hills.
That intensity.
But
of
you're
what
used to like what today is though, like
right,
like the Nun trailer or something like that, where you get those jump scares in the trailer.
Yeah, but they were clever and only released one trailer.
Yeah, we were talking about this too, how in the movie there's a scene where she's like staring out the window and then her phone rings. Nowadays, if they had that, they would have like a scratch of the sound of music, yes, to make you like jump. But in this,
John
it's
Carpenter
just like
had a different way of it.
Yeah,
he invented horror. I don't want to say invented horror movies because he clearly didn't, but he invented a good genre that kept going forward, because after this you got your Chuckies, your Freddy's, all of these fun, scary movies.
It was definitely an iconic character too. It was more of like a faceless iconic character.
No, it has William Shatner's face.
Well, technically,
Inside Out.
Right, but yeah, that's the thing is like this movie did embody that there is a bad person coming to kill everybody, and you can market it as much as you want, and you can drag it out as many times as you want to do it. And yes, Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, they all pretty much did the same exact thing.
But this was real. It wasn't. It was no spiritual. It wasn't.
Yeah. Well,
the first one.
Correct.
This movie.
Well, he gets shot 6 times. I shot him 6 times.
He's just a psychotic, crazy person. That's it. That's really what it is.
And that's the thing about Halloween, and I love that the next Halloween that came out for it is connected more so in the fact that it is more grounded in reality, not so supernatural. And
like Halloween 2?
Correct. It's Halloween 2. I mean, he is shot 6 times, but he survives and still lingers on through the movie. But then he gets killed at the end of Halloween 2. And then Halloween 3, he comes back, and then, Halloween
3, 4, he does not come back.
Sorry, Halloween 4, he comes back, and then 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then H2O and Resurrection. And it's like, you can't kill him, he just gets right back up and keeps on going.
Right.
And you think you remove his head, but it's not, it's actually the ambulance driver. But you end up, you get that convoluted product, essentially, in Halloween, but it all started right here, and it's funny because when we were watching it, I was like, this is what was so great about Scream, is that Scream was realistic. Scream was like, holy crap, what happens, even though it's so common nowadays, unfortunately, what happens if 2 high schoolers just decide to go on a killing rampage and take their love of film and end up, putting a twist to their, psychosis and how they handle their killing spree. Right. And to me, like, there's so many scenes here. I was like, man, that's very similar to Scream. Oh, they found the car. Like, where is he? He's got to be around here. And, the doctor is out with the cop on the streets. Yeah, I'll be right back. And even in Scream, there's the part where Randy's on the phone, and it's a scene when he's hunting Jamie Lee Curtis in the house at the finale of the movie, and the music is playing while Randy's there, and Ghostface is behind him over here. And the one thing that Wes Craven did with Scream and took it up and kicked it up a notch was more of the whodunit. and that was just something here. You knew who it was. It was Michael. We didn't have to hide it. We know who the killer is, and the scariest part. This is Mike Myers. The scariest part is that there's no stopping him. It's just what happens when somebody snaps to the point of you can't stop him. You can't stop him. It's just nothing. It's
I will
evil.
say that I do like how in the second one it's like continuation. Like there's no time difference between what happened in the first movie and what happened in the second movie, and you see what's happening after the cameras stop rolling, essentially. And it's all in the you got Lance Cass and
of course,
all that stuff.
Alex Rogan, The Last Starfighter.
What do you guys think of this iconic film? Have you seen it before? If you haven't, would you see it based on this trailer?
Oh, those tracking shots are so good too in
really
this movie.
good, really good
film.
film.
Really good.
Which I think, watching this trailer, they did not do that justice versus the new trailer for the newest Halloween movie, where they incorporated what made Halloween great was the randomness and the tracking shots and the ambiance that goes into each scene. Here it's just cut, he's coming, here he is, he's going to kill you.
No, true, good point.
But that's what made Halloween fantastic, was that it was that tension, that long tension that builds up in each scene, and then eventually it just kicks off. You're like, damn!
And clearly it's significant, not just in a Halloween horror kind of scary movie.
Right.
The fact that it's in the registry of the United States film thing, that shows that this film, like you said, had the great techniques, lighting, screenwriting, music, everything that just made a great film, no matter what it was.
Right, and that, like, even in the new film now, they do bring that essence into that one as well.
So, Halloween has always been one of my favorites, versus Nightmare on Elm Street and, of course, Friday the 13th. This is the one that I gravitated to as a kid. Sorry, Mom, I watched them, even though you told me not to watch these scary movies.
See, how this gravitated towards you, Nightmare on Elm Street, was mine. So that was the one that I was like...
That was the one that, like, terrified...
Mine was Space Invaders. I don't know.
No.
But either way, guys, we have reached the end of our Halloween-themed Better Late Than Never series.
There were so many great suggestions for this. Like, there's a lot to choose from. You guys are great. I mean,
and there's plenty more Halloweens to come. So we're going to have more Halloween episodes of Better Late Than Never next year. So what did you guys think of this series? What did you think of Halloween? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
Do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kicking the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. We've left October behind. We're moving into November. Thanksgiving is on its way, and then eventually Christmas. So, Travis, I'm sure you've got something in store for us for November.
I've got the secret for next week.
So, Travis, any hints that you could give us?
They will be based upon movies that you may have seen or not.
Well, thanks, Travis. That pretty much clears it up. So thank you guys.
Does it have that one person in that one?
Oh God,
movie?
no, I would never show you that.
And since it's Halloween, go back and watch the vlogs that we did. October was an incredibly busy time for us. Halloween Horror Nights and Not Scary Farm.
And our review for Halloween, the new one.
As well. So check out what we thought about everything that went on in October. So thank you guys so much. Trick or treat, smell my feet.
Give me something good to eat. If you don't,
I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear. Yeah. Went really dark, especially as kids. So thank you
I didn't
guys.
even know that it went that far. All I got to was smell my feet, and that was it.
Let's go get some candy.
Because she was shunned at the drive-in. Thank you guys so much. And as always, now it's time to say goodbye. And this party's over. Bye.